The loft key there, that's okay. I'm still finding my key. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who did I add? What am I doing? Oh, let me see. For a moment there, I lost train of thought. There we are. That's what I get for multitasking all the time. Okay. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Okay. I think I'm covered there. Excellent. Mm, must have been what happened the last time. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh. Hmm. He's gotta be who he is. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh my, that time. It flies by so quickly. Ah. Ah, it's 7 o'clock. There we are. And good evening. Okay. And we don't have any viewers yet, but that's quite all right from previous experience. We are aware that Reverend Sharon can talk all by herself. Good evening. This is Reverend Sharon, and tonight is going to be a treat for quite a few people if they get a chance to come on and participate. Good friend of mine by the name of, and let me lower this background noise there for a second, by the name of Kathy Williams, will be doing readings this evening. And it is a privilege to be able to have Kathy on. She has just been observed, that's a good word, as the one of the most upcoming and promising psychic mediums of South Florida. I have not read the article yet, but it's in the BOCA RATON magazine, which is a very prominent magazine in Florida, and well deserved. Everyone loves Kathy. She has such brilliant energy, and she is just one of the sweetest people you'd want to know. She's got a birthday coming up on Friday, but I won't sing to her on the air. Okay, in the meantime, this is the program You Are a Healer, and it is named such because that is what you are, a healer. None of that, oh my, what is ailing me type of thing. You are most definitely a healer. Each of us are. Okay, and that's some of the crew letting me know that they're either caught in traffic or they're trying to sign on and they're having a problem. Uh, it's okay. However it is, whatever it is, it shall be. This is the way we look at it. Right hand says, it's good. Left hand says, it's good. And so what I'm going to do is what we normally do on this program. Oh, by the way, Kathy's only going to be on for 30 minutes this evening because she also has a another obligation, you might say, that she takes care of. So this is going to be one of those quick-paced evenings. And I had to stop and take a deep breath. Another call coming through. My word. Okay. After a certain period of time, I do turn this off. Okay. Yeah, I just got a message. Somebody's trying to get through and they can't. Okay. Well, this will be on archives for whoever is going to be listening. Mm, drinking tea. I should mute that because that's not exactly a sound that I'd like to see carried on into the future. Um, in the meantime, oh my goodness, why is it that my little friend here always makes his presence known when I am on the air? Talking about my cat, Mustafa, who I talk about from time to time. And there are actually people who have seen him, but he does have a tendency to be very shy, unless I'm going on the air. Okay, so this evening, as I was saying, we're going to have this very, very fabulous, she calls herself a diva, Kathy Williams on for about 30 minutes. And she will give readings to whoever sign into the studio. There's always, uh, let's see, a chat room. Yes, I do have one. Okay, just hadn't turned it on yet. So I will turn it on now. There we go. And for those of you who were blessed enough to see last Monday evening's broadcast, yes, that was me chanting Om Namah Shivaya throughout most of the program. And I have to blame it on the energies that are with us, abounding, spiraling, doing a vortex, creating weather changes and life changes. And I could feel the vortex that is in the vicinity of where I am uh, very deeply last Wednesday. And for some of you who are really familiar with what I'm talking about, you've actually seen things, and from what you've told me, you've not only seen them, you've heard them. Yes. And it's all a part of the ascension activation that's going on right now. Um, I don't even know what else to say about that because it is a definite. It is what is taking place. Period. It is a fixed point in time that at this particular time, we're all going through phases of remembering who we are. For instance, uh, my guest tonight, Kathy, she is recalling such abilities and gifts that are natural to us all. But she is, because she is staying focused on her alignment, her ascension is picking up speed. And that's going on with a lot of people who are focusing basically on spiritual self. Okay, they're being in the moment, in the now, and in doing so, this is bringing them closer and closer to what is taking place right now. And when I say what's taking place, I don't mean that the sky is falling in. Perish the thought. Unless you want it to fall in on you, and then please don't move into my neighborhood. But that was a little levity there. But most definitely, if you are one of those individuals who is feeling the swish of the shift, let's put it that way, because you are doing the work, you're doing the meditation, which is, as we've discussed before, is a tool. You're anointing yourself with oils and keeping your altars intact and just following whatever it is that you follow. Christianity, Buddhism. I really like Kabbalah, and I blend it in with Zen Buddhism sometimes. Uh, and of course, I've got the basic kernel of uh, the Nazarene, and that you might know him as Jesus. I prefer to call him Yeshua. However, just being able to focus on that which assists you in aligning and being a part of yourself, a part of the one, that's really the work. Walking your talk. If you're talking about spirituality, yet you're, uh, the word sinning came up today, and I was recalling a term that they use in the unity churches. Uh, the word sinning came from, I believe, the Latin transliteration of missing the mark. Okay. And missing the mark is sort of like, it's in reference to and has been used in archery. But basically, you could probably use it in anything that you're going to be aiming at, whether it's archery or darts, anything where you are directing your purpose. And the term came about when someone was directing towards a purpose and did not make it, didn't hit the shot. So they missed the mark. And transliterated into English, it has become, oh, something awful. Some people accept it, some people reject it. Bottom line, missing the mark is when you are talking a spiritual talk, yet you are not following a spiritual way. And there we can break it down into, well, I'm on the spiritual path. I realize I'm on the spiritual path. Oh, you do you? Okay. First of all, on the spiritual journey, there are many modalities that can be interpreted as tools. You can say, oh, I've gone through this religion, that philosophy, etc., etc. So that path, and now I'm on the other. No, there's only one path. There's only one path. And what you're doing is by following the different rituals of the different philosophies and the religions, is you are basically trying to find your way on your path using these rituals and tools as modalities to help you along the way. Religion on its own, by itself, and don't throw the tomatoes yet, is not a path. It is a tool to get you onto your spiritual journey. By itself, it is not a path. But people do call it that, whatever they interpret it to be. There are people, or there are some who call their perception of their religiosity a path. Religiosity, as Reverend Michael Beckwith says, I have probably mispronounced it. I have a tendency to do that. I like it. It's an affectation with me. But religiosity is not spirituality. No, it is a system of rituals which one can practice and utilize to assist in traveling your path. And in a lifetime, an individual can go through many religious theologies, can go through all of them, from Wiccan to Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, on and on. There's Zoroastrianism. Oh, it's amazing. And I believe Zoroastrianism is the oldest considered religion, the oldest recognized. Don't quote me. I have taken, as an ordained interfaith minister, I have taken the um, the time, the initiative to read through a few of these things. I don't know everything. I never claim to anybody that I know everything about anything. However, it is what we make it to be. Most definitely. And so, in that particular order, you realize it, spiritual path is kind of like going to public school. There's so many different schools that you can go to. You can go. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. That was someone trying to get in. Mm, happens. Alrighty. And I think now is probably a good time to eliminate that background noise. And I'll just put it on airline mode and see how that works. Because by this point in time, since I've sent out the invitations and the reminders, we should be coming up shortly, especially with Kathy, who's not in the studio yet, but she is on her way. And so this is something that is going to be very much appreciated. In the meantime, why I uh, digressed into discussing the spiritual paths is a good question. Um, it more or less is up to your own desires, your own background training, your own ethnicities. There are a lot of people who are born into a Buddhist background and they become Catholics. And I know Catholics who have become Buddhists. So it really doesn't matter actually where you're born or where you've come from. It's where you're going on your spiritual path. And I believe uh, I was accessing the phrase sinning. And so, in order to stay on that path, walking your talk or being receptive to those who are walking their talk, the focus is on not missing the mark. And your mark is whatever you may desire it to be. Culturally, the mark can be church every Sunday, or it can be prayer 3 times a day, or it can be meditation and prayer 5 times a day. Then having to have spent a little time in an ashram, the schedule is active, and so you get to do both. You have prayer and meditation and contemplation, and you visit with the yogi or guru or whoever is the designated facilitator. You get to ask questions and so on and so forth. But the bottom line is you stay focused. You stay walking the path. And so this is the purpose of this program and any program that I am in charge of. It is my intention to facilitate illumination for not only my path, but anyone else who has discovered a path or that they are on a spiritual path and perhaps could use a little illumination, some fireflies. Are those the ones that fly around and they give off light? I think so. Um, but only at night and in certain vicinities. And so consider this a firefly, this program that reminds you that you are a healer and that your basic and main obligation is to staying focused on your spiritual path. And on this particular agenda, or from this agenda, what we do is we offer meditation, we offer chanting, we offer opportunities for healing, opportunities for spiritual guidance. And that's what, excuse me, that's what Kathy's going to be doing, giving spiritual guidance this evening. And I do expect at least 2 individuals that would not be able to see her or get to her any other way to be present this evening. And so, in the meantime, I am going to give a brief meditation. I promise not to chant. I think I've passed through that phase, but it was marvelous. It was absolutely breathtaking for me. I don't know what it was like for anybody else who was listening, but it was breathtaking for me. Anyway, um, as usual, as is my method of operation, I suggest that wherever you are, if it is possible for you to lower your eyelids in the style of the Buddha, or In whatever style is more comfortable for you, lower the eyelids. Take a deep breath and direct your eyes towards that portal that exists between your eyebrows. Yes, there are portals of light shining through illumination from your being, from your light body. So as you're holding this breath for the count of 10, releasing it through parted lips, remember to always inhale through the nostrils, releasing through parted lips. Again, holding for the count of 10, inhaling and releasing through parted lips. As you are breathing, continue to inhale through the nostrils, releasing through parted lips. As I give the invocation of the archangels of light, asking them to surround each and every soul, whether or not they're listening, whether or not they follow a particular religion or a spiritual philosophy. Each and every soul within the continuum, each and every soul that has been placed in the matrix of this planet. The invocation is done in the tradition of the language of the Nazarene, Yeshua, and known also as Jesus. He spoke at least 3 languages that I'm aware of, one of which was Aramaic, is Aramaic. And so this invocation is still used in the Hebrew tradition. And it begins, B'Shem Adonai, Mimini Mikael, Misamoli Gabriel, Umilifenai Uriel, Ume Afarai Raphael, Ba'al Roshi Shekinat El. This is the acknowledgement and the blessings upon the Archangel Michael to the right of us, Gabriel to the left of us, Uriel before us, Raphael behind us, and above our crown, the eternal Shekinah. And we breathe. Hopefully you have continued to breathe through the nostrils, inhaling with the eyelids closed, releasing through parted lips at the count of 10. During this breathing, the syncopation of the heart and the breath should be realized. For you and the Father, Mother are one. And breathe. Breathing deeply. Again, the count of 10. Inhaling through the nostrils and releasing through parted lips. Continue this breathing, this activation of your inner self. Hopefully you are in a position where the only sounds you hear are those inner sounds. If you have begun to recognize through meditation, there is a sound, a series of sounds that are subtly engaging your understanding of sound. It's in the background. When you speak, when you hear, when you listen to music, in any activity that you may participate in, if you practice your meditations on a regular basis, you shall begin to notice a background sound. This background sound is available to you on a 24-hour basis. It is continuous. If you have noticed it, it is also a part of the activation taking place in the process of your ascension. There are there are at least 3 different levels in which this sound may become active. No, you're not losing it. But if you hear it continuously, it is the sound of true reality. With some, it may be sounds coming in from other dimensions. It depends on where you feel you are now in your activation process. And so, acknowledging this, continue to breathe in deeply, holding for the count of 7 now, and releasing through parted lips. As you continue to breathe, with the background sound of your true self coming through, notice, if you will, the resonance between that sound and your breathing and the rhythm of your heart. You see, there's so many levels to reach that particular vibration where you can look up from the rabbit hole and see the true meaning of self. Connecting heart through breath and coalescing it with your background sound. This is information given in the great temples to the priests, acknowledging the background sound and its correlation to the heart rhythm and the breath. In observation of this, you may begin to feel a lightness to your presence. And when I say a lightness, you feel as if some of the weights that you have been carrying have floated away. In that process of flotation, releasing that which ties you to this unreality, you continue to breathe, counting to 7, the count of 7, releasing through parted lips. You continue to breathe. The cycle, the circle of life, as it is truly experienced, starts with the heart, breath, syncopation, and expands. And breathe. As you reach out, this is another technique that comes from the temple. Take the thumbs of your hands, place them into your ears. Take the index fingers and reach around to that point where you observe the light portal that's between the eyebrows. Ah, okay. Now, with the thumbs in the ears, closing out any sound from the outside, and the index fingers over your eyelids which are not completely closed, and your eyes looking up into the portal between your eyebrows, sitting with your back straight. Take in your breath rapidly through the nostrils, holding it for a count of 3, releasing it through parted lips, sending and directing that energy of your breath through all of the chakras that you are aware of in front of you. Just designate within your mind that you are sending this breath through the chakras before you, allowing that surge of energy to come up behind you and whistle past all of the chakras behind you. Whistle. It is a rush of light that is taking place. And in your mind's eye, allow this energy to stop just above the crown at the 12-pointed star, better known as the Merkaba. This method is taught in some of the temples that teach Kriya Yoga. Will I get into trouble for bringing that out? I'm a second-level initiate, and I'm really not supposed to be sharing that. However, this will assist you in your meditation. It will assist you in awakening and bringing more strength into your Kundalini. It is an activation that is of the most positive and highest vibration that anyone who has not practiced it before will receive. So breathing with the ears closed and the index fingers over the eyelids. Whoever you consider to be a person of light, of inspiration in your life. For me, when I initially practiced this particular exercise, Babaji, Paramahansa Yogananda Jai, Lahiri, Sri Yukteswar, uh, Baba Muktananda. That was some of the energies that I was acquainted with. Okay, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use those particular personas. But what you are doing is you are awakening your chakras and you are initiating, bringing into light the activation of your ascension. And breathe. Taking another deep breath. And I'm going to cut short this meditation. However, it stands for a purpose. Taking another deep breath, allowing the light of divine love that resonates from within your heart chakra. And visualize that expanding to your Merkaba. I probably mispronounced that. It is a system of chakras that dwells above your crown chakra. It is the facilitator of the electromagnetic force field that surrounds each and every soul. And the more you meditate, the more this is activated. As you activate that, there is a golden light that emanates from this 12-pointed star. It's a part of sacred geometry for those who recognize it. And if you activate, or as you activate yourself, your soul self, you will realize that this particular set of portals, the points, each point which originates from the 6-pointed star, is there to serve you, protect you, keep you in perfect peace and harmony. The purpose of the exercise and this meditation is to assist you in the activation of your ascension. Taking a deep breath, again through the nostrils, holding for the count of 10 this time, and releasing through parted lips. It is your opportunity to share this energy that you have activated with those you care for, with those who inhabit this planet in its matrix form. Take a deep breath and blow. Releasing all energies that do not serve you through parted lips. And breathe. Bringing in for yourself in this new month that's coming up next week, sooner than that, visualizing, confirming, affirming the I am that you are, and you are abundantly blessed. I am abundantly blessed. That's so hard to say. I am loved because I share love. Whoa. And breathe. Okay. I see that we have a full house this evening. And so I'm ending this meditation with the recommendation that if you're interested in Kriya yoga, which is part of the exercise that I gave a few moments ago, you may want to go online and look up Paramahansa Yogananda. And this is a particular yoga that includes the designation of all of them: the bhakti, the seva, the hatha, the kundalini, the prana. It takes all of these tools. Well, yoga simply means science, but it takes all of these tools to give us an option of whichever tool we decide to use as we travel on that path. And even this is a tool. The breathing, the meditation, the closing of the eyes, the incense, the oils, they're all tools because you are the light of the world. And breathe. And release, knowing that you are greater and greater and greater than you could possibly imagine. Now, I see that oh my gosh, uh, the dream girls are in the house. Reverend Sharon, Keisha, and Catherine. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I am waiting on Sister Diva Kathy, who promised that she would be in a moment. You know how it is with these celebrities. now that she now that she's famous uh, in her celebrityness. I'm just kidding. She's on her way home from work, poor thing, and she said, "Oh yes, I want to do this. I want to do this." And so I said, "Okay." And she's only going to be on for 30 minutes this evening. So that will be 30 minutes with these three lovely individuals. Um,
I'm just
mm,
I'm just saying hey.
you're just saying, hey, not going to get a reading this
Oh
evening?
no, I'm gonna get that too. But I had to take you off
Okay.
mute just to say hello.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Catherine, you are there, right?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay.
Hi,
All righty.
Catherine. Hi,
Okay.
Keisha.
Yeah.
Hi, Reverend Sharon.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know that you ladies have had some amazing stories to tell about the first month of the year. It has been tremendous in the energies that it's brought through. And I'm saying that in a tongue in cheek manner because I'm sorry, but I still don't recognize that 2017 thing. You guys know that my calendar is much older than that.
Much wiser.
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
I don't know about that part, but it's definitely much older. But
Mm-hmm.
within within the scheme of or the technology of as the Latin or Roman calendar is 2017. This is 1 year. And for those who are aware of the 1 year syndrome, well, just stay on your toes, ladies, and observe, because there will be some energies that will absolutely amaze you. And a lot of people said, "Oh, I'm so glad 2016 is over." Oh, it just tickles me when people say stuff like that. Why do they ask for more of what they had before? You never say, "Oh, I'm so glad that's over with." Da, 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 da. You want more, right? That was a terrible year. No, it wasn't, because you know why? You're still breathing, and you're still in the scheme of things. That means you have some work that you must be responsible for getting done, because and to my understanding, you don't leave until your work is finished. So the work not finished yet, you're still here. Okay, let's get to it. So so um since we have I'm not giving readings tonight, ladies. I want you to know. I OD'd on Monday. Do it chanting. I chanted until I left the room so completely. I think I scared some people. But since Reverend Sharon is here, uh, we can impose upon Reverend Sharon for a moment, right, Keisha? So Keisha's. Oh,
Would you say?
see,
You say I can impose?
you could impose. See, Keisha is the baby of the group. I'm not going to tease her, but she's a baby. She's half the age of all of us. Okay, that chronologically, she does have great wisdom for someone of her age.
And that's marvelous to hear.
Yes, she does. She really does. I'm just teasing her right now, because usually I call her Samantha. So anybody that's familiar with, you remember the old series Bewitched?
Yes.
Okay, and so I tease her a bit about being my Samantha and I'm Endora. If anybody remembers who Endora was?
Hey, I graduated. You used to call me Tabitha.
Yes.
I
Okay.
graduated. You called me
You're,
Tabitha in a long
well,
time ago.
yeah, that's true. Tabitha was Samantha's child, who appeared to be more powerful than Samantha was. And so that's right. You did graduate to Tabitha. Okay. But she does have a lot of wisdom for. I think when I think of Keisha, I think of a very old soul who has come back to and just kind of put a few people straight. And so she does that quite well. Thankfully, I'm not one of those people she has to put straight, because I would have a problem. Whoa. So yeah. So okay. All right. So Reverend Sharon,
Yes.
while we're waiting on the diva
Yes,
of the moment, yes,
ma'am.
if you feel up to giving Tabitha a reading, yes.
Okay, well, and I just, Keisha, I was about to call you Tabitha, girl.
You know, see what you done started? You see what you started? Girl, see what you started?
Call you Tabitha.
Well, you know I got a mischievous feather. You know that. Remember, in Dora was very mischievous, so you have to remember that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Miss Keisha, we'll start with you, love. Let me have your month and day of your birthday, please.
It's October 26th.
Okay, so that makes you a Scorpio, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Sharon.
Excuse me one moment.
Yes, ma'am.
October 26th?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me.
Who is
Oh,
that? Oh, really?
I always thought of you as a Libra, Catherine.
Oh, I have a
October
birthday twin.
26th.
yes, you do.
Oh, okay. I am surrounded by so many October people lately. Woo. Well, Reverend Sharon's not October. She's in my months. Oh, thank goodness. Uh, I need some February people around me
Yes,
sometime.
yes.
But there's a lot of October. I know. My gosh, I know at least a dozen of you guys.
But I'm sorry. Continue her reading. I'm sorry. I had
No,
to
no,
say.
no,
Well,
no. That's okay.
we're
That's
gonna do a
okay.
2-for-1 now. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wow. I didn't know.
Okay.
Did you want to go first? Cause she was on before me though.
No.
No. What? No, she wasn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
this is how spirit is telling me I'm going to do this right now. Because
Oh,
seeing that
okay.
we got two beautiful souls born on the same day joining us, I
Mhm.
am going to pick a guardian angel tarot card first. That's, something different. And we like different, don't we? So we are going to see what they have to say first, and then we'll go from there. And the first card up, and I'm going to pull two. We have, hold on one second. Well, anyway, I feel like I'm doing this because of the Scorpio energy that we are both surrounded in. So Catherine, this will also pertain to you
Okay.
along with Miss Keisha, but I'll just read these two cards first, and then I'll just, Keisha first, and then I'll go with you, Miss Catherine. But for the both of you and for us all, it's not just for you too, but I know that I can gain from this message. So here it goes. I'm doing this based on past, present, and future. So the first card that I've
Okay.
chosen is the Messenger of Abundance. And the Messenger of Abundance says, wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. And I got all bells ringing, so I guess that is for Miss Keisha, correct? She's the one in school?
Uh-huh. Yes. I'm in
Okay.
school
So I
for my
want you, it
doctorate.
shows up in the past position, as it pertains to you in this moment. Mm, so meaning it's already, there's information regarding school, new careers, something is already on its way to you. Okay, so right now it's very important to not have any doubts, have any fears. I'm not going to, you know or something, whatever talk that is that they want to make sure that you're not doing. Okay, because okay, we are all vibrating in a manifesting time where you could think about having a glass of water and then all of a sudden the water just appears, meaning someone to say, you know what, I bought an extra bottle of water, you want one? Or all of a sudden, just happen to just say, here, let me just give this to you. And I want you to use that on a bigger scale for the both of you, for us all, but for a bigger scale, meaning comes to you out of the blue. Okay, something is going to come to either one of you or all of us, who knows? So y'all got to keep us posted and make sure you let us know. But it's like there is something that is coming that is the blue. Okay, no, you're not going to expect it, meaning it's like, and they say do not have tunnel vision. Don't have tunnel vision focusing on just this one thing. just keep your heart and mind open for many possibilities.
Okay.
Because it's very important that you keep your heart and mind open for all these wondrous and beautiful opportunities that are just going to start raining. So that's why it's like, it's time for you to start calling it in, start talking to your ancestors, start talking to those spiritual guides, start talking to them and saying to them, you know what, this is what we're ready for. Let's go do this. And, you know, be a part of the team.
Leave the possibilities open.
Yes. And it requires to let something go that no longer serves you and really making an effort to make sure you do away with it, clear it out. Or if there are things within your life that need clearing out, it's time to clear them out. Okay?
Okay.
It's like spring cleaning of your life. If there are people, places, situations that still need to be cleared out, make it happen.
Okay.
Okay? Because
hey.
Thank you. So make it happen. Why? Because it's like it requires you to drop something to pick up something even greater.
Okay.
Okay? So just keep that in mind, because the next card that comes up is action, and that's in the present position. The Ace of Action is also equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles in the tarot deck. Okay, so this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. And if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So again, this is like the green light. This is like the sun shining. And I understand that there are things that are in need of, you know, your attention. But again, having a positive outlook. But again, knowing that you deserve the best. Okay, you are worthy of all these different things that you are calling in at this time. So what are you going to do? It requires action. Okay, meaning you can't just sit here and say, okay, yeah, well, I got this guidance, and all I'm going to do here is just wait for it to just fall out of the sky and make it happen. No, it requires
okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. I see that we have 2 more in the house. We have, oh, look at that smile on Robert's face.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. I love you too.
You tickle me all the way down to my toes.
I do.
You do.
Okay.
My sweetheart. I apologize for joining so late, but here I am.
Oh, don't worry about it. No problemo. And we have, there she is, famous celebrity status. There she is. Robert, meet Kathy.
Hi, Robert.
Hello, Kathy, beautiful lady. How are you?
Yes, I've been trying to get you two in the same room for a long time.
It took an iPhone to do it.
Yeah. Hey. But this is the lady that's in the BOCA RATON magazine. So if you guys get a chance to get a copy of that, there's an interview that's done with her in there. There's 2 other people that interview, right? An astrologer and somebody else.
Astrologer and a tarot reader, and there was actually a state guy and also a meteorologist. So there was 5 of us that were, you know, bringing in some foresight for the new year.
Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
It is so nice to see somebody with mystical powers going mainstream.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
BOCA women every day and tell them, start believing that life is eternal and you are eternal. And they just don't want to take the message.
Uh, you cannot force, my love. Remember,
No,
you cannot force.
I can't force.
My client
No.
that it may not be what you want to hear, but it's definitely what you need to hear.
Okay, now we got 2 Aquarians in the house. Okay, yes, we've got Reverend Sharon, and I got to stop calling Kathy Reverend Kathy.
Reverend,
But as if get Reverend, Diva Energy is here. Both Aquarians. Robert, they both shoot from the hip, so just keep low. Okay, remember, keep low.
I'll fly low.
Oh, okay.
Under
I
the
think we
radar.
done. I think we leveled the playing field because we got what, 3 Scorpios in the house now.
Oh my gosh.
3
Okay.
Scorpios in the house.
Oh, that's right. Robert is a Scorpio.
Yes.
I forgot.
Hi, honey.
love me some Scorpio. So
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, Sister Keisha. Hello. You still there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Would you like to go on with Kathy to finish up for this evening?
Yes.
Okay. So, ask your question. See, I know so much about her and Catherine that it would just be a waste of time for me to get on there. So,
how about just a name introduction before we start talking?
I'm sorry?
How about an introduction to whomever?
Ah, yes. Okay. Keisha Pink, Dr. Pink is there.
Okay.
Okay. And we have Catherine. Catherine, I don't remember your last name. Don't shoot me.
Cueva.
I remembered. I probably can't. Cueva. I couldn't pronounce it. That's what it was. Sorry about that. Azuka. And so, and then we have Robert Ray. Okay. Okay. And so, all right, that's enough. Whoever else is coming, you guys can just listen because this is enough for Kathy, right? Right.
It's just
So,
a reminder, I have just a tiny window of time tonight. I only have 30 minutes tonight, and I can't go over. So
that's okay. That's okay. So, Keisha,
Yes.
Catherine, and Robert. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask your question.
My first question is in regards to my father passed away last year, and I have been trying to find information about him having insurance. I just want to know, would I get a note? I had filled out paperwork for that. I feel like it's coming, but I don't know if I'm looking in the right place.
All right, let's just take a look. See here. Do me a favor. Say yours and your father's name together.
Keisha and Darnell.
Yeah. Are you 100% sure that there's an insurance policy, or did you say you're searching to find out if there was one?
I'm searching to find out if it's one. I'm not saying it's something big, but I feel like it's something. I don't know why.
Okay, so hear me when I say this.
Okay.
No matter what you find at the end, and you'll find something, I'm not seeing exactly what it is. The one thing that Spirit's trying to say to me right now is, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey to get you there. Okay. And more of a gift in itself. So this is a time for you to be very mindful. And no matter what it is that transpired between you and your father while he was here in the physical, just know that he is part of this journey with you. You're not alone. Okay. It would be a really magical time for you to continue to call on his energy as a guide, as an angel, and to allow you to receive more healing as well, because you're still going through healing. You're not done. Right. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you what transpired? Like, was there some kind of unfinished business between the two of you when he passed?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I feel like, I didn't get obviously to say too much to him before he passed away. Mm-hmm. It kind of happened unexpectedly, so I'm not sure. It wasn't like I got a warning about it, pretty much. Like, how someone gets a warning, oh, someone's sick and they're in the hospital. It wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. It was just like, and we don't stay in the same state. So, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense with the unfinished business, because whether or not your father is in the physical war is not is not what you need to be focusing on. Right? I want you to feel the energy and love that's coming from them. Because when we cross over, we don't take any of the mundane energy with us. The only energy we take with us is the lessons that we've learned, but really that of love.
Right.
And that's a wonderful opportunity to work with your father on an energetic level. So again, I do feel that you will find information, but it's more about the journey, not the destination for you. This is a growing process. So again, another gift coming out of it.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I have just one more question.
Sure.
I have been studying for a work test that I have to pass in order to secure employment.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't passed it yet. I'm trying to say this is going to be my final and last time that I'm going to take it. I'm just trying to put the energy towards that. I don't know if it's like it's me. Am I not doing something right? I just want to know if this is just going to be it for me, so I can just have a smooth process with being able to be secure in employment.
All right. When are you supposed to take the test?
Haven't signed up for, but I probably may be signing up for it probably very soon, the next week or two, to take it within the next week or two, because my timeline is not that long. It has to be done by the end of April.
Okay. Which is fine, but I do hear that you need to put more energy into the studying process. Mm-hmm. So Spirit's actually saying, hold off a little while before you sign up for the earlier date. I'm actually feeling you go for more of a later date. So you need to give yourself time on that one. I feel like if you were to take this now, it would backfire on you. We don't want that happening.
Okay. So maybe a little later, not too late, right? But like a little later.
Into February, beginning of March.
Okay.
I mean, it may seem like 4 or 5 weeks, like that. So, yeah, not that much later. 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay. All right.
I feel like another task you're supposed to complete before this. So, got to get back in a row.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
Oh, good luck.
Okay. Now, before I get to you, Catherine, I think Reverend Sharon had a question, or someone who had a question. Reverend Sharon, you still there?
I am. Hey,
okay.
Kathy.
Hey, girl. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, my love. Look at all this love we sending each other. Excuse us. Don't know.
Oh, yes. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yes, Miss Kathy. Well, my question is, it's around my son Donovan. My son Donovan has just returned to me after being incarcerated. Mm-hmm. So now he's on the road to just new beginnings. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to see what you see as far as he's concerned, or what you're picking up. But, we're already started the cleansing process, and, pretty much just surrounding him with love, but more than anything, just allowing him to express, but he has yet to express. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
really, I mean, you were barely talking, and Spirit was already giving me information. Interesting when it comes to the mind, body, and soul connection, how we really have to be as one with all of them.
Yes.
And when it comes to Donovan, I feel like medically he needs a little THC, or TLC, excuse me.
I'll take the THC. Leave in the TLC. I'll take the THC. I need it right now.
But no, I was specifically hearing Spirit talk about his potassium. Like he needs like his own like kind of holistic cleanse to his body. Like I'm not saying he needs to go to the doctor and get his potassium checked, but he needs to start feeding himself with certain things. I feel like, yes, he got out of incarceration, but there is still so much balancing he needs to do with his physical body.
Yeah.
And can I ask you something personal?
Please go ahead.
Was there drugs involved in his incarceration?
While he was there, it's definitely possible.
No. What sent him there? Was there drugs involved of why he went there?
Well, it was actually theft, but it was related to drugs, I would say, yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, he needs to really go.
I'm sorry, Kathy, you went out there, girl.
For a second. He needs to go through some more of the actual physical purging of some of the
toxins
that was in where he was. So you're gonna have to cleanse him with food.
Oh yes, I started that process today.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. But yeah, just be mindful of his potassium. I'm just giving you what's like you said his name and Spirit started saying, ask about his potassium. Is she really watching it? So continue with the process and trust yourself, mother, and as a he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Resistant. I can feel him being resistant with some things, but you know, he doesn't want to be over babied. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, got that. And I after one of the cleansings that I did, because I have like the ancestors somewhat set up in the backyard, long story short, I was like, okay, I mean, at one point I got like grabbed in my throat. So I looked at him and I said, you have something you want to say? And I said, listen, I'm not here to judge you or anything of that nature, but when you're ready to speak, know that I'm here to listen to every word you have to say. And again, I'm here to help you.
Good. So give him time to detox physically so he can detox mentally.
Yeah. Getting all the spiritual baths together and all that good stuff. But yeah, we were okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. So, moving right along, we have Catherine in the house. Speak up, my dear, or forever hold your peace.
Well, you know, right before Kathy came on, Sharon was talking, and I mean, what she was saying was the question that I was going to ask Kathy, and it was more about like what's next. You know, I stopped working my regular job. I call it retirement, although that's not where I really want to be. And Sharon started talking about abundance and new careers and how it can manifest like out of the blue. Back to the word I was looking for, the ace of action. Well, I've been breathing, I've been meditating, I've been reading, I've been journaling, I've been waiting. And I don't know, is this enough to, I've been letting go, you know, so I feel that I have been doing all the right things for me, but I don't know if there's something other than that I need to do, because really I don't know which way that I need to go now. I'm trying to get a little guidance.
Well, my first question is, what do you want to do?
That's where I need the guidance, because I really do not know. I am open.
Okay. So
I'm open.
Do that when you're creating things, that's when you're peace. So are you in some kind of arts and crafts or what?
No.
What? what is it that you like to make?
I don't have an answer.
So you've never been one to do any kind of arts or crafts of any kind?
You know, my mother.
Catherine Cuevas, if you don't speak up, I'm going to pinch you the next time I see you. Just want to say hello to Caroline. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, Catherine, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, but if you
don't speak up, I'm going to pinch you the next time.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the healing,
just want to say, Caroline. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, good evening. Hi, everybody. Hi, lovelies. Hi, divas.
Okay. I'm going to do the next time.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the healing,
just want to say, Caroline. Hi, sweetie.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, lovelies. Hi, divas.
Hi.
Okay. Do the next
You know what you're talking about. You're talking about the healing. Yes, I've been into that for a while, and sometimes I really think about that, and then other times, like I heard, Ron say, getting that acknowledgement. I guess that's what holds me back a little bit with it, But I'm doing some of that because, like in my church, I'm a prayer chaplain, and I don't outright say this is my healing for you, but I do that,
I think you're not finding your own quietude, though. That's where it's taken me for you, is do something where you don't have to think. Meditation comes in many forms, and maybe that's why I'm seeing you doing some kind of, to be specific, I was even looking at some kind of like crocheting or needlepoint kind of arts.
Nope, I tried all that. I was terrible. My mother was a seamstress, and the first time I made something, people told me, that's not your calling. Don't make it.
Well, I keep getting the message that maybe you should revisit that area, and it doesn't have to be the exact thing that you did last time, but I keep hearing you need to have that lovely mindless activity of creation. I hope for you that this would be a healthy form of solitude and meditation, something I don't actually think you give yourself enough of. So you can't take action until you have a plan, and you don't have a plan until you can't relax and have time to work that out. That's serious planning time. That's contemplation and mindfulness of it. So you need to give yourself a chance to relax, and until you can do that, I feel like you're going to keep wondering what you're going to do next. So you need to get down to a snail's pace when you have some time.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to give yourself time to think. And actually, I feel like for you, if you give yourself time to have that mindless activity, that's where messages will actually come to you. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, go back to the arts and crafts store. Allow yourself to play a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I am a little serious here.
What's that?
I said I am a little serious here.
Well, you should be a whole heck of a lot serious. You're looking for guidance direction, but you need to have your own center in order to achieve that, and that's what's important. Everybody finds their center in many ways.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to mean needlepoint or something like that, but if you can get back into that place of quietude and allowing yourself to not overthink things, more messages will come to you. This is just something to help unblock you.
That's what I feel, that I am blocked.
So Let your mind free itself a little bit.
That's the word I was looking for.
Hey, hallelujah. You just got it, girl.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I have time for one more question. So whoever would like to ask it next?
May I ask the question?
Absolutely.
Oh, hi, I'm Caroline. Well, my question is regards to a book publishing. I'm a literary agent, and I represent this author that has a young adult's book. And I feel the energy that they have. I've submitted to a major publisher and in New York, and I just feel it like in my bones that's been picked up. But I guess because of the holidays, there's a delay. I like to know if they're, or if they put it away, or if it's going to come back. That energy, because I feel like it's just like, okay, now it's spending there.
Give me a second here, please. So we're asking if it's been put away or picked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody could hear me. I was on mute. Sorry about that. Caroline, I was calling Robert next, but I was on mute. That's okay. Robert, you okay?
I'm good.
Okay, sweetie.
Sorry about that. Didn't hear anything.
No, I know.
I want you to be peaceful and go right ahead.
Oh, yes, please. I'm back. Okay.
Am I good to answer now?
Yes.
Okay. As far as the book being put to bed versus picked up, I don't feel it's put to bed. I don't feel that this is over yet.
Yay.
Okay. Do a little digging. More is going to come. I'll say this. I'm not saying a snail's pace, but kind of close to it. So it might be dragging its feet for a little while, but when it resurfaces, it will resurface. So sometimes no news is good news.
Yes. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it alone.
It's going to unfold, and it will. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Far from done. My pendulum, I don't know if you guys can see my pendulum when it swings like this, but when it swings like a helicopter, that's good. Positive. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. Yes.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Here we go.
I saw.
Oh, there it is. Ah.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes. Okay.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
All kinds of I wish. Here, let me ask. I'll watch it again. So I'll ask Spirit, is this put to bed? And Spirit's giving me a no. So let me go back and say, is more coming? Now watch the energy build. Yeah, this book is not done.
Good.
Can you hear me okay on that one?
Yes, I can. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Okay, you have to do one more question, please. Robert, speak. Yes, speak.
God, what would I want to ask? I'll tell you. Hi,
Polly.
Hello, honey. I had my next book written, and I want to trash it, and I want to start all over again. What do you think?
Say that question again.
I have my next book actually completed, and I have decided I want to trash it, and I think I'd like to begin all over again. My world has moved very quickly.
Keep hearing revision and revise, so go for it. Yeah, you'll see a huge part of your own evolution just by doing that alone.
Yeah.
But don't completely trash it. You have to find what needs revision, because there's some very solid points in here. So solid that it's like ancient. So
it is something that my guides handed to me, and it came from before the written word existed, even in Sanskrit. It's ancient.
Mm-hmm.
It brings healing to people all over the world.
So then you're not meant to trash the whole thing. You're just meant to revive.
I like your perspective. I hope to meet you someday soon.
Oh, don't do it. Place. Sharon knows me that if I have to schedule things, that's how crazy life is. Since she's known me, I've always been that girl. We will.
Well,
it's hard to call me on the fly and say, "Hey, can you drop down in a Fort Lauderdale tonight?" So,
yeah, no, I would not do that because that would not be possible.
Say to you, I don't want to pick your psychic brain. I want to experience your energy and your loveliness.
thank you, and I as well. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
All righty then. Okay. So, my people, Sister Kathy. See, I just stopped from saying Reverend Kathy again. My dear, thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming. Yes, these are the people. Basically, we got Tabitha, we got Catherine. Oh, Caroline. Caroline is my literary agent. Robert,
yes.
Ray, meet Caroline.
Well, Caroline, you and I are friends on Facebook, and it's so nice to hear your voice.
Oh,
yeah.
Lovely as well. Lovely to meet you. And your friend as well. I see him in the mirror.
My friend and I were married about 7 years ago in Canada. We are going to tie the knot here in America tomorrow evening. We've been together for 45 years, 46 years in February, right around Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh.
And he is my Valentine. Always has been.
We need violin. This is too romantic.
we need, that's what we need. It's love.
More romantic.
We need love. Okay, so I'm going to say good night to Kathy.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Kathy.
I know you got to go.
If I don't talk to you again.
Hi,
thank you.
And I love you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love you.
And Mama,
we'll talk.
Happy wedding moon.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. And we will talk. With God bless. And you are the one. There she is, folks, a celebrity of South Florida.
Yay! Yay!
That's right, the Queen's Wave.
The wave. There you go. There you go.
I like it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Reverend Sharon.
Thank you. Yes, my dear. Which one?
I have some news.
For which one?
I have some news for our center. Hello, my beauty. Hello, my beauty.
Good news. Good news. I love it. Good news. Let's hear it.
Oh, by the way.
Yes, dear.
Dearest Reverend Sharon Shaw. I am so happy your boy is home.
Me too. Me too.
Oh,
I love you.
I love
and
you.
I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So
and if you need, and if he's willing, I am willing to help him do some emotional healing work.
Oh gosh, thank you. I'm about to cry. Stop.
It's so easy. Oh. It's so easy, and I'll make it so easy. I'll make him feel 10 feet tall.
Oh, that's lovely.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I think that's the perfect exit everybody should have from incarceration.
Yes.
Yes.
Support.
Yeah.
Support and love.
Yeah.
Support. It takes a community.
Yeah.
It takes a community to show love and in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
and so the good news.
The good news is Dr. Ayla called today and he's coming back to the center.
All right. When is he coming?
We're going to have a date to announce probably tomorrow.
Okay, because he's supposed to come on the air with me. I hadn't heard from him, so I will.
Oh, I have no doubt that he's been very busy.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure the energies that have been coming back and forth through here. I mean, oh my God, it's been incredible. We could talk. We could be on. We could be on online here for a long time.
I'm going to say to you, I do not know that I will be there for the Lyricist meeting tomorrow evening. I'm going to come in and probably exit early after that little wedding, but the reason is in the evening I get severe muscle cramping. It moves all over my body. And if that happens, I'll be hopping all over the room and kind of shouting a little bit, curse words. I don't want to do that to a
No, that's not advisable. So anyway, wow, good news. I need to know when I was supposed to call him today. I didn't get to do that. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay.
All right.
Keisha, this is Robert Ray. Catherine, this is Robert Ray. I've been trying to get both of these ladies to come into the center, and not yet. They will, I'm sure, when the time is right. Caroline is in New Jersey, so it may be a little while before you get to see her.
Well, Caroline, when winter gets the best of you,
yes,
Florida has some warm sunlight for you.
You got it. Maybe I'll be there in the summer, Maybe in the summer I'll go there. My son lives in Boca Raton.
Your son does?
Yes.
Wow.
Beautiful place.
Now, remember, we're supposed to go to Brazil in July now. Keep that in mind.
July? Which year? Which year?
This year. You forgot, woman.
I forgot.
Yes, you did. You forgot. Okay. I am going to end this with my chant. So you guys can say, gee, she's weird. No, this is a chant that I love from when I was in the ashram, and I did it Monday evening and left the room. But since I've got these lovely energies here, I can do it and not feel as if I'm going to float away. So before I go, tomorrow I will be on the air at 11 a.m. on Blog Talk Radio 646-478-5120. And then next Monday, we shall see. We shall see. Okay. And in the meantime, Reverend Sharon, what's coming up?
Yes. Let's see. Next week. Well, I'll be back on Tuesday on my Blog Talk radio show on Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 30 minutes. And that's it for right now.
Well, we're also going to do something next Wednesday. Well, when I will be giving readings along with Reverend Sharon. Okay. And so next Wednesday evening around this time, you may be able to catch us here at the same time, same station. Robert, what's coming up, dear?
Right now, we've moved into a period of shamanic studies at the Center for Inner Wisdom. When I say shamanic studies, I mean deep, true shamanic studies from honest, verifiable, good instructors. We are focusing on the Pachacuti Mesa tradition of shamanic studies right now. I had some brilliant work done on me personally by Mr. Langston, Mr. Gary Langston. He's extraordinary. And he is one of the top people in the Pachacuti Mesa hierarchy.
Okay.
That is a group of shamans centered in Peru. So many, many secrets from the Peruvian Andes.
And I noticed that you have a workshop, if I haven't missed it, on sigils.
Sigils, yes.
Sigils, yeah.
We're going to have a workshop on sigils.
Yeah.
We're also going to have a workshop on astral projection.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And on Sunday, we have family constellations via the former Disney Prince Charming, Mr. John Moore. He is extraordinary. He does a beautiful job with family constellations, and we're most blessed to have him. He's in great demand and travels the world doing this work.
Fabulous.
So,
fabulous.
and he was literally Prince Charming in Disney.
Okay.
And he still looks the role. He's a handsome guy.
He's handsome.
He's handsome.
Okay. Okay. All righty. Bye, Polly. Because once I get into this,
Yes, baby,
I'm just going to, yes.
Bye, sweetie.
Okay. All right. And if you will close your eyes for just a moment and take a deep breath and allow the resonation, the resonic harmonics of the vibration of this chant to just lift you as high as you desire to be. We start out with Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om. 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 Om is the sound of the universe. Bring it up and through your soul. Share and be the light. Om Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Good night.
Good
And
night.
God bless.
God bless
I
you.
am, we are.
I am, we are.
I am, we are.
Bless you all.
Bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Polly. Bye, Robert.
Goodbye, my love.
Bye, darlings. And